Hey guys, so here is the beginning of the site of the camp. This was an interrogation camp in World War II. Between 1943 and 1945, they interrogated prisoners here, from actually German and Japanese prisoners, trying to get information on new weapons that they were building. So I'm going in, and there's supposed to be a lot of really cool stuff here. This was the main road that went through the camp, and I will stop along the way and we'll do video and show you guys what's there. This is my first time being here, so I'm super excited. Can't wait to share it with you guys. Hi guys, so this is the main road to the POW camp. This went right through the camp. This camp is actually secret back in World War II. It's in the Carlisle area. It's in Pine Grove State Forest, and the location of it was critical because it was very close to DC, so bigwigs could come up and interrogate and interview the prisoners that were kept here, which, like I said before, were German and Japanese. So follow me and I'll take you through it and we'll see what we see, right? So guys, this is the first structure that I came to. A little confusing because I'm not sure what it is. Obviously it's a foundation of something. It said on the map forestry office, but I don't think that's it. So I need to find out some information about this. It was a pretty big structure, it looks like. So, but it's interesting. So I took a few pics, and you'll be able to see how they turned out. So here is a foundation right in the woods, right off of the main road through the camp. There's the main road, and it's right here. And then it leads up to a fountain, which I'll show you guys in a second. It's really cool. I don't know, this particular foundation is not marked, but the fountain is, so I'm gonna walk up to it and show you. And this is so cool. I wonder if it ever said anything on that flat part of the rock there. I don't know. And there's blue, I don't know, blue stones, or maybe that was some type of ceramic, or I'm not sure what it was, in there to adorn the fountain. They're all along the edge as well. Very blue. So it goes all the way around. We'll walk around it and look at it from the other side. There we go. Very cool. Although I'm sure the prisoners that were here didn't. I mean, they probably thought it was cool, but you know, who knows, maybe they didn't see much of it. I don't know how much they were allowed to roam around the encampment, but that's pretty cool, guys. I'm gonna keep going and see what else I can find. I do just want to share with y'all too, big ass tree that went down. So did anybody hear it? I don't know. Was anybody here in the forest when it fell? But that was actually one of their markers because it has red markings on it. So they'll have to come clean that up, I'm sure. All right, we'll move on. Okay guys, so coming from behind the fountain, which you can see it in the distance there, are these 4 pedestals, these concrete pedestals. And it looks like on the map there were some guard towers. I don't know if this was maybe the foundation to the guard towers, possibly. Definitely was something on those pedestals, and there is some metal sticking out of them. And then behind those little skinny trees there is another foundation. I don't know if it was all part of the same structure or something different, but pretty interesting. All right, I'm gonna keep moving. Okay, so just a couple steps further. This is the flagpole base for the camp. So this is where the flag would have flown loud and proud, I'm sure, but pretty cool. And there it is. So guys, this is the fun part. Walking uphill, all different paths, getting your exercise at the same time, exploring and seeing what's going to be the next thing that you see. Super exciting. Okay, so up the hill a little bit. This is the site of the camp commander's home. This is his cabin or his house where he stayed. That's a bunch of rubble there. I'm not sure if something caved in or what it was. But if you pan over here, you can see the foundation. This was his house. So I'm gonna walk up onto it and show you. Not sure what that square area would have been, but looks like there's a, I don't know, there's some kind of metal disc there. Something might have been in there. Maybe that was a stove. It could have been. And there's some metal pipes sticking out. It's pretty cool. And then it goes down a little bit on this side. You can see pieces of brick also in the rubble over there and on the ground. And then I'm going to pan around to, this was another 4 concrete bases here, which was most likely another guard tower guarding the commander, you know, of the camp, to make sure he is safe so he can do his job. There we go. There's a bunch more markers around this area, so I'm just gonna keep going. So guys, we have arrived at the German mess hall. I guess they had a separate mess hall for the Japanese. They didn't have them commingling. But, you know, I'm getting kind of hungry and thirsty. Could really go for an Oktoberfest right now. Well, I might only get Army noodles with ketchup for all of you Band of Brothers fans. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, let's run up Currahee after just having a whole bunch of Army noodles with ketchup, right? Anyway, this must have been a very lively place back in the day. I could just imagine what all those German prisoners were talking about. I wonder, to be a fly on the wall there. Pretty interesting. So right next to the German mess hall is this object here. I believe it is a water cistern. That's what it looks like to me. I do have that at my house in North Carolina, actually. There's quite a few on the island. So with the little holes there in the side for venting, that looks like that's probably what this is. Pretty cool. And then if I walk over this direction, you can see there is more concrete laying around. It looks like that was another pillar there, maybe. Here, there's just so much stuff in the weeds and underneath roots. Actually, that looks like some type of clay terracotta pipe coming up out of the ground there. And then as I walk further this way, Oh, was this in a type of spring maybe? I'm not sure. There's a hole right here too in the ground. And there's definitely part of a building or foundation there. And then there's a pipe coming out of this. And I'll pan out a little bit so you can see. Quite interesting. And the hole goes down into the ground there. If anyone has any idea what this might be, let me know. It's pretty cool. And there's another piece of just concrete ruin. And then I am going to actually walk over here because this looks very interesting. And just a reminder, as I'm doing this, whenever you're out exploring like this, always be very careful. Always bring someone with you because you never know. These are dangers of exploring where you've never been before. This had to have been some type of water system. Obviously it had a lid on it. You can see the lip all the way around and the pipe down there in the ground. And maybe it was some type of sewer system. Not sure. Very interesting. And that way there's more ruins on that side. But I'm gonna walk back around to where I was. This direction is the mess hall. And we'll see what else we can find. There's lots to see here, a ton of stuff. Okay guys, so right behind the German mess hall are the barracks. This is where the barracks were, where they slept and talked about Hitler probably, I don't know. So pretty cool, quite muddy, and yes, quite an adventure today. I'm getting lots of mud on my sort of new shoes, you can see. Hey, that's what happens when you explore, right? Anyway, I'm gonna walk this and see if there's anything else at the other end. So, guess what this is, guys? Well, shit. Literally, this was the privy. There you go. See all the brick in there? Oh my goodness. Yep. Everybody's got to go, you know? That's how it goes. Thank God it doesn't stink. All right, I'm going to keep going. So next up, are any of you feeling sick? Because you're out of luck. This was the infirmary, and there is not much of it left, guys. Just some concrete walls. Looks like it may have caved in, or it just is not there anymore. Or maybe it's buried. But that's all that's left of that building. But at least, yeah, they had some place to go when they felt sick or, you know, really needed to be taken care of. Okay, guys, this is our next stop. This actually was not part of the POW camp ruins. After that closed down, a church group took this area over, and this was